Hello, my dear students. I think all of you are okay and safe and sound in staying at your home and enjoying our classes. This is Mahbub Rahman from our High School and College, and welcome you from our high school online classroom, prepared and arranged by our honorable principal, Mr. Musharraf Hossain, who has done a very praiseworthy decision, who has taken a very praiseworthy decision that our classes will be held in online, and our students will be greatly benefited from that classes. Dear students, be safe and sound. Don't go out from your home in this pandemic situation of the world. You know that world is turning out to be a great disastrous moment, and the pandemic situation is at an alarming condition of the world. Now, Bangladesh is not out of that. Our neighboring countries like India, Brazil and America and some other European countries and the European countries are greatly affected by this pandemic situation. So dear students, stay at home, don't go out, and be safe and sound and enjoy our online classes. Dear students, in my previous classes I discussed about some grammatical chapters like transformation, right form of verb. I think you have greatly benefit from these classes. Today I will discuss with you about completing sentence. Dear students, this is a very important subject for your grammar. And dear students, I will try to make you understand from some examples in like my previous classes. Today I also will discuss with you about 7 examples, and you will be greatly benefit from these examples. And these 7 examples are 7 rules of this chapter of completing sentence. I think if you learn these 7 examples and follow the rules of the formation of the sentence and the rules, you will be very benefited from this this chapter, and it will be quite easy for you to remember this. So dear students, follow me what I am saying. In number 1, if you go, I shall come. Dear students, there is also some same examples in right form of verb chapters. When there is if in any sentence, starting of the sentence, there will be 3 rules: if plus present indefinite plus future indefinite, if plus past perfect plus perfect conditional. I think all of you understand about it. If plus present indefinite plus future indefinite. Here, if you go, I shall come. If you go, I shall come. Here, if you go, it is present indefinite tense, and I shall come is future indefinite tense. And then number 2, if you went, it is first indefinite tense, and then I would go, it is first conditional. First conditional means the formation of the first conditional. There after subject there will be would, and then there will be the present form of any verb. So if you went, I would go, this is first indefinite and first conditional. And then number 3, if you had gone, I would have gone. Here, if you had gone, it is first perfect tense, and then I would have gone, this is first perfect conditional. Perfect conditional means, dear students, always remember that when there will be would, have, and the first participle form of the verb, it is called it is called perfect conditional. When there will be would, have, and the first participle form of the verb, it is called perfect conditional. So dear students, these 3 rules is very similar. If plus present indefinite plus future indefinite, if plus past indefinite plus past conditional, and if plus past perfect plus perfect conditional. So dear students, come to the number 4. Work first, lest. When there will be lest in the sentence, in the middle of the sentence, there will be should after the subject. There will be should after the subject. So the students, when there is lest in the sentence, there will be should. Here, you should miss the bus. When there is list in the sentence, middle of the sentence, there would be should after the subject. And here is another thing, that if there is any subject in the beginning of the sentence, the same subject will be used after list. And if there is no subject in the beginning of the sentence, you will be the subject of the second sentence after list. So dear students, I think all of you have understood about this. Come to the number 5, no sooner had. Dear students, when there is no sooner in the sentence, always remember that the first sentence will be first perfect. When the sentence will be started with the no sooner. The first sentence will be first perfect tense, and the second sentence will be first imperfect tense. And in the middle of the two sentences, there will be then. Dear students, I think all of you understand about this. When there is no sooner in the sentence, the first sentence will be first perfect, and the second sentence will be first imperfect, and you have to use then in the middle of the sentences. I think all of you understood about this. In number 6, dear students, when there is hardly or scarcely in the beginning of the sentence, the formation of the sentence will be the same like no sooner. You have to use first perfect tense in the first sentence, and you have to use first imperfect tense in the second sentence. And middle in these two sentences, you have to use when in the middle of the sentences. I think all of you have understood this. When there is hardly or scarcely in the beginning of the sentence, you have to use first perfect tense in the first sentence, and then you have to use first imperfect tense in the second sentence, and when will be in the middle of this. And the last one, dear students, I think all of you will follow this. When there is though or although in the beginning of the sentence, the two sentences will be the same, with the same in tenses. If it is present imperfect tense in the first sentence, the second one will be the first sentence, first imperfect tense. And if it is present imperfect tense in the first sentence, and the second one will also be a present imperfect tense. So, dear students, though he is poor, he is honest. And these two sentences are same. These two sentences are present imperfect tense. So, dear students, I think all of you have understood these 7 rules of this chapter named completing sentence, and all of you understand about this. So, dear students, your home task will be, you have to write the 7 rules of this chapter, completing sentence. You have to write 7 rules, and also some examples. You have to write at least 2 examples from these 7 rules, and you have to write the rules of these sentences of this chapter. And I think all of you have understood about this. And dear students, I think you are following our online classes and enjoying our classes and benefited very greatly. So, dear students, we will be very much proud of you if you continue with your classes and be safe and sound. So, dear students, thanks for today. I will come in front of you with another class in another day. Till then, be okay and safe and sound. Till then, Allah Hafiz.